I, Chaney Adair, am interviewing my grandmother, Maxine Adair, as part of the Smithsonian's The Way We Worked exhibit in Wetumpka, Alabama on October 15, 2014. Please state your full name and spell your last.
Maxine Ferris Adair, Adair.
Thank you. Tell me where you lived.
I live at 1613 Butler Mill Road, Montgomery, Alabama.
Thank you. Do you understand that you are being interviewed as part of Smithsonian's The Way We Worked?
Yes, I do.
Thank you. Exhibit and knowingly consists to doing this recorded oral history.
I don't know what you're saying.
I'll repeat. Exhibit and knowingly consists to doing this recording.
Oh, yes.
Okay. May I proceed with the first question?
Yes.
Thank you. When and where were you born?
Montgomery, Alabama.
Where?
Here.
Yeah.
November the 8th, 1933.
Were you born on farm or in urban, like city?
In the city, Montgomery.
As a child, what did you want to be when you grew up?
Never really thought about it. I played all the time, went to school. Didn't think about it till I got older.
What type of chores did you have to have as a child?
Well, I just did what my parents told me to do.
What childhood memories do you have of your family working?
Well, I had my mother, my father, and my brother, my older brother. And my mother and father had a dairy farm. And my father worked at theater in town, projections. My brother went in the Navy when he was 16, World War II. And we just had a close family. I had my grandparents, my daddy's parents, and we just all lived together. Mother Ferris, Daddy Ferris, Aunt Hazel, all of us.
Do you remember hearing your parents talk about their work?
Oh yeah, my mother. One time my mother worked when they had the dairy. She had to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and go take care of those cows. And my daddy worked in the theater from the time he was a teenager. That's all we ever did was work.
What was your first job outside of your home?
I guess it was a summer after I graduated high school. And I worked for a lawyer in his office that summer before I went to Auburn.
Do you contribute to the family income?
No.
Did you decide on your career?
No. I just went to Auburn. Well, I was going to get a degree in business or education or something like that, but I ended up getting married.
Did you ever consider it into a paying job?
No, never did. Didn't have to work. I worked for your granddaddy later years. He paid me, but I couldn't work and have 4 children.
What effect did large events like wars, natural disasters, or other types of national or international disruptions have on your life and career?
I guess it was World War II. I was in grade school, and everybody was real patriotic. They had a victory garden. We collected and gave every week to collect savings bonds, stamps. We get a 10-cent stamp put on our little book till we got enough for $25 saving bond. And it was real, there's just real patriotic. Everybody got together.
Do you remember any type of labor strife or problem between workers and management at your place of employment, like at Granda's office?
No.
How did you feel about organized labor?
That was a good thing, really, because a lot of those people went down in the coal mines. They weren't getting paid but 10 cents an hour, and the only way they could get more money was to organize labor and get money, so they could get more money.
How did you feel about the future of work in the United States?
How do I feel about how the work
In the
United States? Well, I hope there'll always be work, because people don't have to work to live. Have to make a living, pay your bills, eat. I hope it's going to be good. I don't know right now what it's going to be.
What words of advice would you give to the future generation about their careers?
Well, let's see. I guess the thing is to pick something that you'll be happy doing, that you're satisfied with doing. It doesn't have to be $1 million job, but something that's satisfying and makes you feel good and you like it, and you still make a living, if you have to make a living.
Thank you. Is there anything else you would like to talk about that we have not covered during this interview?
No.